Throughout the entire history of RLCS, dozens of teams will have competed at the top. Even fewer will have won a title. Then, there are only a select few that have a say in being the greatest of all time. These are those few teams. Team BDS, RLCS-X. Monkey Moon, Extra, and Mark by 8 took full advantage of the new open format and took the European region by storm. They would come into RLCS-X winning the first 2 fall regionals before winning the fall EU major, then again taking the winter major. They would also go on to win the spring major as well before they would lose in the grand finals of the European Championship. After the restrictions finally lifted to a point RLCS could have international lands, BDS will win the 21-22 Fall Major Championship, taking down the top team in North America, NRG, only proving that they were the best team in the world. NRG Season 8. During league play, NRG went 6-1 with their only loss coming in week 5 when they couldn't get worse than first anyways. After that, they went through the regional playoffs without going to match point once and would win the North American Championship. At the World Championship, they would make it through groups and get a win over the previous champions of Vitality. They would easily cruise past Space Station to make it to the finals where they had to face Vitality once again. The series went to a Game 7 overtime, just like Season 5. However, this one ended with Justin scoring the goal to finally win it all.
NRG do what they could not do before!
Team Vitality 2023. The world waited anxiously for Zen to make his debut to the RLCS. Zen, having received a year ban when he was 13, had to wait for his 16th birthday to be able to compete. When that time finally came, it was like nothing ever seen before.
And Alpha could just sit back. Well, it's different today. It's Alpha and Zen, and Radoskin can sit back. You gotta be kidding with these mechanics.
Are functioning this time. That's making BDS take another step
my
back. Look
God.
at the redirect,
Oh
look
my
at the finish.
word.
It's
Oh
pure
my-
brilliance.
Oh my good golly gosh, that is outrageous.
Vitality won every single spring regional without dropping a single series. Heading into the spring major, they were the clear favorites, and for good reason. At the spring major, they would finally lose their first series to BDS in the upper quarterfinals. Vitality would go on to destroy both Gen G and Rule 1 before they ran into some tough competition. Before the spring split, many considered K-Corp to be the best team in the world, so they weren't going to make it easy.
Here in a real awkward spot, and Radosin could not capitalize. This will touch the ground. 1 goal to send somebody to face BDS in the final. Oh, that got through cleanly past Exotic. There it is! It is Alpha!
After the Game 7 victory, Vitality went on to take down BDS to win the spring major. At the World Championship, Vitality would easily take out their competition one after another and take it all. After this, the roster would get another good result as they got 3rd, 4th at the Copenhagen Major.
It's open! Jisoo are gonna take it!
Dignitas. This roster was formerly Gale Force during Season 4. They had their first showing at DreamHack Summer 2017 in which they got 2nd. Then they played at Face It X Games where they got 2nd. After that, they went to DreamHack Atlanta 2017 and got 2nd. At Season 4 League Play, they would go 5-2, which put them 3rd for the European tournament, but they would go on to win and have the 1 seed for the World Championship. Of course, they went on to win this World Championship. Then they would get 2nd at E-League 2017. They would top League Play in Season 5 and go to win the most memorable RLCS World Championship.
Three-time world champion!
After that, they won Gnarly 2 and won Season 6 League Play in the European Championship without losing a single series. The Season 6 World Championship finally saw this dominant roster lose in the Grand Finals. This roster went on to play one more LAN together at E-League 2018 with a 3rd, 4th place finish.
First squish or Torment! Oh my! He gets it! What a shot! Torment with the double touch! He closes it out!
Cloud9. They first won DreamHack Atlanta in 2017, which would lead to them getting signed by Cloud9 just a few days later. They won the NA Regional in Season 4, which was their first RLCS together. Then went on to win Gnarly the week after. Then they placed 3rd at the World Championship and at E-League 2017.
Finish this one off, put one more in for good measure, and they'll be headed into the finals.
They got 4th at the Season 5 World Championship, but they did lose to the eventual World Champions of Dignitas. And they got another 4th at Gnarly 2. before they would finally win the World Championship in Season 6, taking down the most dominant team in the world of Dignitas. They would get second at E-League 2018 and third, fourth at WSOE. While at their final World Championship together, they got third, fourth again. And their final land victory came at DreamHack Dallas in 2019. G2 Esports 2024. This team is more of an honorable mention, but could make the case for the list themselves. They would go to not miss a single grand final in the entire season, and they would also win the major in London. Not only did they do it in 2024, but also during 2025 as NRG, they're still at the top of NA, and their worst finish they have is a semi-final. This roster could go down as one of the greatest rosters that would never win a world championship, but time will only tell for this team.